Well, I got to go to the post office today, and just as a public service announcement, I'd like to remind everyone that you cannot carry your firearms into the post office. No firearms in the post office. So I'll be leaving mine in the car when I go in. But when I come back out, I'll be strapping them on again. I'm not going to really strap them on. I'm just going to put them in the holsters. All right, so here's something I find it almost hard to understand. But then again, when you look at the fucking to gauge the overall stupidity of people in this country, it's not hard to understand. So what I'm talking about is a very simple fucking thing. ICE. ICE agents are like the German death squads, the Einsatzgruppen. They're psychopaths. They're ICE agents because they want to hurt people. They're sociopaths. And strictly speaking, they suffer from antisocial personality disorder, and that means you could be a psychopath where you plan your crimes, or you could be a sociopath, and a woman pisses you off and you shoot her in the fucking head. These people are already, many of them have already been criminals, have already been arrested for assaulting the White House on January 6th. It's obvious these people are psychopaths and sociopaths, and the president is giving them guns and a license to kill. There's only one way to remove Nazis. Um, I'm not going to, I can't say anything about it because YouTube will take me right off again. But what did we have to do last time with Nazis? Did we talk them out of being Nazis? Did we talk them out of murdering people? No, we didn't. We had to we had to remove them from this plane of existence in an abrupt fashion, let us say. Um, and what makes you think? What makes anyone think it's going to be different this time? Um, it's not different when you have the same circumstances. You don't get a different result. That's what they call madness. It's like trickle down economics. It's the same circumstance as France in the late 18th century, and there's no way you can change it. You just can't. It's like a formula. There, people that study history know that there are trends and formulas, and they always work out the same way. Um, Trickle down economics destroys the central government. It's there's no it can't do anything else. It's like a mathematical formula. The same thing with these ICE agents. It's a formula. You create an organization that exists basically to hurt people. You're going to attract people who want to hurt people. That's all. And like I said, there's only one way to get rid of them. You can't talk Nazis out of being Nazis. So if we don't man up, and by that I mean basically everybody else, if you don't fucking man up, you're going to be a fucking slave. Right now, I'm a slave to no man. Um, my circumstances are such that I live about as free as you can live in this day and age. Most people don't. And if you want to remain, you want to hang on to a semblance of freedom, which is basically what we had before the Nazis. And by we I mean you, because I've always been free. I defy everybody. I defy myself. Um, I'm not going to go into details, but you can figure it out, or you can just be a fucking worker drone for these scumbag fucking Nazis. But all right, so I just wanted to establish one thing: these people are suffering from antisocial personality disorder, and they're in ICE because they want to hurt people. That's the bottom line right there. And the other bottom line is if we don't fight back, and by we I mean you, you're going to be slaves. You're going to be slaves. Why do I even care when I live my life as an individual? I don't know, because I had this urge to do things efficiently and correctly. So I had this urge to educate people on what's happening and tell them what's going to happen. If you don't do certain things, this is what's going to happen, right? If you, like, if we don't get rid of the fucking Nazis, we're all going to be slaves. And, in the end, it's not going to really matter that much, because trickle down economics is going to destroy our economy by 2040. That's MIT's prediction, and I am in accordance with it if we even make it to 2040. So really, the only thing that will save us is a miracle. Like, if I got elected president, I would do away with trickle down economics, and I would stabilize the economy by taxing rich people. But no one else is going to do that. So unless you want to be an outlaw, and I don't know if I can recommend the outlaw life. Uh, Unless you want to be an outlaw, um, you're going to have to do something about these Nazis. And by that, I don't mean talking about them. I don't mean taking them to court. I can't be any clearer than that without getting myself thrown off of Facebook or YouTube or whatever the fuck this is. It's a sad fucking day for most people.